Stormshield weather, certified most accurate.
And just a note of that, Benjamin Franklin thought to be the first meteorologist in the United States as he kept weather records going all the way back into the 1700s. But the cooperation and the partnership with the National Weather Service, we could not live without them, with the warnings that they issue, and then of course we relay them to the public to keep everyone safe during severe weather season. Up and down in the temperatures here the next several days. For instance, tomorrow we're up into the lower 60s. Back down to the lower 50s, then it's back up to the upper 50s, maybe even lower 60s for some of us on Friday before we take another step down on Saturday. So a little up and down weather ride here over the next several days. We're tracking that warm up with a little warm air that moves through here overnight tonight and tomorrow. So we'll be solidly in the warm air. The problem is it doesn't last long. A quick moving cold front dives in here Thursday morning. The winds will turn back to the northeast as high pressure moves down into the mid-Mississippi River Valley. So it'll be a chilly day on Thursday, but then warmer air glides right back in ahead of another cold front that comes in on Saturday. Notice we had no rain with any of those fronts. Some snow stayed off to our north and to our northeast. Then next week, we get back into what we call that downsloping pattern. So we have the winds coming up and over the Rockies, and as they move out over the Central Plains, they're sinking, and as they're sinking, they're compressing and warming, and all that warm air flows out here into the Central Plains. At the surface, we've got southerly winds, so very conceivable that we could have several days next week in the 70s before a storm system shows up late next week that could bring us some thunderstorms. We'll have to watch that carefully, just exactly how that sets up around the 18th or 19th of February. A storm system that's been repeating, and one that we saw similar conditions back in Christmas coming back around this time. So we'll see exactly how that plays out 50 days later. Today's high, 47 for the high, 30 for the low, 52 and 30 are your averages. No record highs a year ago like we had yesterday. The record high on this date back in 1932 was 82 degrees. Right now, high cirrus clouds overhead as we look to the south from our tower cam. 45 degrees right now. We have a north-northwest wind at 21 miles an hour. Barometric pressure considered high at 30.25. So this evening, temperatures will fall quickly by 10 o'clock down to about 33 degrees. The winds will diminish. By that time, we'll have starlit skies. 24 overnight tonight with light south winds. It's going to be a cold night, but mostly clear. A little colder at Tahlequah, perhaps 21. Warmer at McAllister, 29. Bristow down to 26. Ponca City around 26 tonight. Then tomorrow, we'll warm up to 34 by 9 a.m. Just a few clouds and a light south wind in the morning, but the south winds will start to increase as the temperatures take a big leap. 55 by noontime, and then tomorrow afternoon 63 unseasonably mild with a southwest wind at 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting to around 20 to 25, but a little cooler closer to the Arkansas border. So quite the temperature contrast here from Grove, where it will be 54, to Bristow, where it will be 66. Independence 56, McAllister 65, Tulsa right around 63, Stigler, Salisal 59 to 61, Poto also 61 for the high. In Bixby tomorrow, mid-60s, mostly sunny, much warmer with that southwest wind at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Then on the 7-day forecast, we'll look for a morning low in the mid-30s Thursday morning, only 52 Thursday, 31 Friday morning, but back up to 58 by Friday afternoon. Here we go, back down Saturday, 50 with sunshine. A storm system zips by on Sunday. If it wasn't cloudy, we'd be warmer, but I think we could be in the upper 40s to around 50 degrees for Valentine's Day with a 40% chance for some rain. And then look at President's Day. A lot of kids have the day off. 64 with a northwest wind, southwest winds on Tuesday, all the way back up to 70 degrees. Brian coming up tonight at 6 o'clock. We'll talk more about that precipitation chance for Sunday and a look ahead to next week, just how warm we could get beyond next Tuesday. Could we even see the mid-70s? We'll talk about that at 6.
Okay, thanks, Brett.